Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to share with you all my recipe for a small bite-sized kurma. I call this a pillow kurma, and I'm using the CJ Simply Natural coconut oil to fry these up. So if you'd like to see how to make this, keep watching. So to make this, guys, let's start by adding all of our ingredients to our all-purpose flour. So I'm going in with some baking powder. This is going to help give it that little softish consistency on the inside. Some cinnamon or pumpkin spice or spice, whatever you use. I'm also going to go in with some grated nutmeg, and I always prefer using fresh nutmeg. I'm just going to give this a mix to incorporate the dry ingredients. Okay, so once the dry ingredients have been mixed in, we're going to go in with our sweetened condensed milk. Next, I'm going to go in with my freshly grated ginger. So I'm going to go in with some vanilla or some mixed essence. And I'm going to go in with some softened butter. And I'm using unsalted butter for this. And I'm going to start mixing. So once that has been mixed in, now I'm going to go in with my hands because I get a better feel for the dough when I use my hands. So now switching over to my hands, and I'm going to go in with evaporated milk to mix and bring this together. Okay, so I used 3/4 cups of water for this amount of flour, which was 2.5 cups of flour. And this is just the right amount that I need for this. So what I'm going to do is start bringing this together into a bowl. So guys, once it comes together into a bowl, it doesn't have to be very smooth. I'm going to transfer this now to my surface that I'm going to roll it out on. So you want to go ahead and lightly flour your work surface, and we're going to open out our dough into a circle. No. Now you don't want to go too thin, so I would say about 1/2 inch is fine, because remember we're looking for those little fat kurma. So this is just perfect. Look at that. Don't worry if the ends are a little bit cracking, that's okay. So what you're going to do now is I'm going to cut this into strips. And taking one of the strips, we're going to roll it. And what this is going to do is neaten up the edges, because if you watch, when you roll it, it's really nice and smooth rather than you're having this on the side. But if you wanted to cut up the strips as it's like that, you can do that also. So guys, once you've rolled it out like this, you're going to go ahead and cut it into small pieces. And it looks like a little pillow mint. This is how my mom makes it, and it looks like a little pillow milk. It's pillow mint. I just find it's really, really cute. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and place this onto a plate. I'm going to roll the rest, and then we'll move ahead onto frying these. So guys, after you finish cut up all of your pillow kurma, I'm gonna call it pillow kurma, right? We're going to go ahead and place this into our oil, and you want your oil to be on a medium low for this. You want it to take its time and fry, and you don't want it to fry too fast where the inside is raw. Okay, so my pan can handle all of this. And now we're going to allow this to fry and this medium-low heat until it's golden brown. So guys, as this is frying here, I'm just going to go in and start turning it, because what you want is to make sure that it's not burning on one side and it's browning evenly. And it's coming along really nice. So this just has about 2 to 3 more minutes and then it will be ready. Okay guys, this is finished. Now it's time to take it out of the hot oil and drain it. Look how perfect, a beautiful golden color. And I'm using this bowl to put it in to drain off that excess oil. Okay, now it's time to make the pag or the sugar syrup that's going to coat our kurma. We're going to go in with some sugar and some water. If you guys wanted to do the icing sugar version that I did on my gulab jamun recipe, that fat kurma, of course do that. So we're going to cook this until all of that sugar dissolves, and we're going to cook it on a medium-low heat. Okay guys, you see how you're seeing a lot of bubbles in there? That's an indication that this is getting to where it needs to be, but it still needs some more cooking. I'm not seeing that white film being formed on the inside of the pot here just yet. We need that to form before we can continue. Well, that's the way how I am. That's my trick in knowing when the sugar syrup is ready. So it's now starting to form. Like, I don't know if you guys can see when I do this. So I'm scraping the side of the pot and you'll see it looking a little bit whitish. That means this is getting ready. Okay, so this seems like it's ready. I'm seeing that white snow-like substance forming right here. You guys, are you guys seeing that? You seeing that on the pot there? That's how you'll know that the syrup is ready. So now let's move ahead on to pouring this. So go ahead and pour your sugar syrup all over your kurma pieces. Make sure and scrape out any excess that remains in the pot. And you don't want to move too slow, guys. You want to move pretty quickly and start mixing. And you'll notice I'm using a plastic bowl. I always use a plastic bowl because it actually helps with cleanup once I'm done. The sugar comes right off rather than when you're using a metal or a glass bowl. So I'm gonna mix. This is gonna start to come together really quickly. And it's already starting to dry and coat. Are you guys seeing that? Once the sugar dries on it, your coating is finished. You don't have to do anything but allow it to cool down. Allow it to cool down, and then this will be ready to be served. So what I'm going to do is I will count how many pieces I got here, so you all will have an average if you want to double or triple this recipe. But that's it, guys. Let it cool down and I'll bite into one so you guys can hear and see the consistency of this. So guys, here you have it, my recipe for these pillowy versions of kurma. I'm going to bite into one. I want to show you guys the consistency of it. So it has a nice soft interior and a nice crunchy exterior. It's not going to be a very hard kurma, so just a crunch on the outside with that soft pillowy texture on the inside. So I hope you all enjoyed today's recipe for this easy kurma bite-sized recipe. This is the way that my mom makes it. I omitted the powdered milk in this recipe, but if you wanted to add some powdered milk, feel free to. Thank you guys so much for requesting this. I know I made it last minute. You all have been begging me and asking me, you need to make it for Eid, if I can please do a recipe. So here you go. I hope you all enjoyed it. Make it, comment, let me know down below. And I want to wish the Muslim community a happy Eid. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye everyone.